This is a delightful savory crepe recipe which is going to bring out your inner child because it's going to be so nostalgic since you have grown up eating this kind of crepes, and it's going to be delicious with a nice crunch. The edges are going to be crispy and it's going to be perfect with that cup of chai. This recipe is going to need the simplest of ingredients which you can't miss in your pantry. We have some all-purpose flour, and this is 2 cups. We have salt, sugar, some green capsicum, cooking oil, and water. So it's super easy, very basic ingredients, and we're going to get straight into cooking. So I'm going to start off by adding my dry ingredients into my bowl, and I'll start off with my flour. Add in 3/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of sugar. Pick your whisk and whisk in the dry ingredients until fully combined. The sugar is going to add in a little bit of sweetness to the savory crepes, while the salt is going to add in that savory taste to the crepes. So once everything is fully combined, you're going to be adding in your water. You don't need any equipment for this recipe. All you need is your whisk or a wooden spatula to mix in the wet and dry ingredients. Make sure to scrape the bottom of your bowl so that all the dry ingredients can get fully combined. As you can see, the butter is nice and smooth, so the next step is going to be adding in 1 tablespoon of cooking oil, which is going to help cook the crepes. And lastly, I'm going to be adding in some finely diced green capsicum, which is going to add in a very nice savory taste to the crepes. You're going to place a pan over medium flame. Add in 1/2 teaspoon of cooking oil. Wait for around 30 seconds so that your pan can get hot. Once your pan is ready, you're going to scoop out some butter and add into the pan. Remember, the butter is very thin, so it will be very easy for you to spread the butter in the pan. Cook your crepe for around 30 seconds to a minute, or until you notice that the top is bubbling. Then you're going to use your spatula, and the non-stick pan is going to help you cook the crepe without sticking on the pan. So I'm going to flip at this point. Then I'm going to be adding in a little bit of cooking oil for some nice golden brown spots on the other side. Cook for around 30 seconds to a minute, or until you have those beautiful spots on your crepes. Immediately the butter hits the pan, you're going to catch a very nice aroma from the green capsicum. So this is after around 20 seconds. I'm going to check if my crepe is perfectly cooking on the other side, and we're getting there. We're getting those nice spots. So I'm going to cook for another 15 to 20 more seconds. So now I'm going to transfer to a plate, ready to add in my next crepe. I'm going to scoop out some butter, and I'm using 1/2 cup. Transfer into the pan. Spread the butter by moving your pan around just like this, placing it back on the flames, and cook for around 30 seconds to a minute. You'll notice that the edges are crispening up. So now we're going to flip. Just look how gorgeous the crepe is looking. Add in oil. Move the crepe around. Just look how gorgeous the crepe is looking. So now you're going to transfer to the rest. Add in your next round. I've been cooking my savory crepe for the last 5 minutes, and using a non-stick pan has made everything very smooth. So I'm almost done making my crepes, ready for my breakfast, or for our family's breakfast. After flipping your crepe, it's not a must to add in the cooking oil, since we have already added in oil in our batter. But I want those lovely spots on the crepes which look amazing. Also make sure the flames are perfect. If they're too high, you're going to have some burnt crepes which are not going to be looking amazing. This is my last crepe. Now that I'm done cooking my delicious crepes, it's time to present for my family, or present for the camera. So now I have a big platter whereby I'm going to make some nice patterns on my crepes and arrange on it. This is a budget-friendly recipe which needs very minimal ingredients, as you have seen, and the savory crepes have turned out perfect. I love that once you bite into the crepe, you have a crunch. I love that once you bite into the crepe, you have a crunch. The edges are crispy. They're not greasy, delicious. Everything's just perfect.